If you're making less than 50K a month on OnlyFans as an agency owner or independent creator, this video is perfect for you because I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. Let's get right into it. So if you're under 50K a month, you should have only one model, one method of traffic, one focus, one funnel. If you're under 50K a month, you should just max out one thing. I see way too many agency owners say, oh yeah, and this is by the way both for independent creators. They're like, yeah, I'm currently doing 5 different methods of traffic. Like I'm doing TikTok, Instagram, Reddit, dating apps, tube sites. You haven't even mastered one yet. And you're already moving on 3 others? It's a very flawed mentality. If you say yes to everything with money, you're basically saying no to your business because you will never be able to focus on creating something really good. And what I mean by that is, if you haven't even scaled your first model or scaled your first method of traffic, how are you gonna scale 2? How are you gonna scale 2 if you don't even know how to scale 1? If you can get traffic through one method, what makes you think you can get traffic through 5 methods? You have to do one thing, one very specific thing, really good. Which means you have to say no to things that are not that thing. That means you solve only one problem and solve it really good, make it reliable, make it consistent. And then, only then, when you master that one thing, you can move on to other aspects and scale different components of your business. And that's gonna allow you to confidently 10x your revenue with time. So solve only one problem and solve it really good. So, next up, sacrificing your first million. Don't sacrifice your first million for your second. I want to expand on this. So way too many people sacrifice their first million for their second because you could earn 50K a month by just mastering one method of traffic, and instead of mastering that one thing and earning a guaranteed 50K a month, you move over to another thing and then you try to make 2 million at the same time instead of just making one first. And by the way, that's just an analogy because you can replace the 1 million with 10K, 50K, 100K, like whatever amount you desire. And you really don't have to do every single method of traffic to achieve a great amount of success on OnlyFans. Like, because you just get excited about your second million, you get excited about that second method you just found out about, and you forget to make the first one work. So instead of trying everything and doing 100 different things at the same time, just because you saw someone else do it, that doesn't mean you should do it. You should commit to one thing and become the best at it. Next up, stop trying. It's a very flawed mentality. So way too many people try in OnlyFans. Independent models will try OF because they heard other girls make money, and guys start an OnlyFans agency because they heard they can make money with OFM. It's such a flawed mentality. When you try, there is a chance of failure. Think about that. And there is no such thing as trying. It's linear. You either did it or you didn't. You succeeded or you failed. There is never anything in between. So stop trying to make it work and actually make it work. Trying allows the possibility of failure. There is a way this thing won't work. That's what you're saying. But if you fundamentally believe it can be done, it will be done. You will do it. So stop trying at everything. You are the issue. Turn problems into a skill deficiency. Stop trying to master a method and actually master it. And the way you do this is you turn problems into a skill deficiency. So you tell yourself, it isn't that growing on OnlyFans is hard and complicated. It's that you just don't understand how to grow on OnlyFans. You're the issue, not the business model. The same is applied to growing on TikTok. For example, like, it isn't hard. You just don't know how to do it. And you gotta remember, it's long term. Don't get into OnlyFans for the short term. Go into OnlyFans to win and make money. Don't treat it like a side hustle. You can turn this into a genuine business that's stable. And I want to expand on this now. Marry your business. What do I mean by that? You shouldn't treat it like a side chick or date it. I know it's a funny analogy, but if your goal is to build a successful agency or just earn a lot of money on OnlyFans, you should marry that idea. Most people will quit after a few months. You should have a 1 to 2 year long-term plan. Not a couple of months plan. And most people will say like, oh my god, 2 years, that's a lot of time. But let me put it in this perspective. You should zoom out and look at the situation from far away and see it from this perspective. So behind this wall that's in front of me, on the other side of it, there is 100K, 50K, however, like whatever amount you want to put there. There is 100K of monthly revenue just waiting for me to take it. When you put it like that, is this big problem worth solving? Is it worth investing 1 or 2 years of my life into this goal for 100K revenue each month popping into my bank account? So zoom out and look at the picture from afar. So as I mentioned before, don't try OnlyFans, actually do it and win. And how do you do that? Well, you should focus on the activities that will increase your revenue. What I like to say is winners focus on activities and losers focus on goals. And goals don't make you unique. Action does, because every single loser and every single winner have the same goals. They both want to make money, but only one of them succeeds. What separates them are the actions they commit to every day. So stop mentally masturbating to your goals and start doing more shit and grow your brand, grow your business. You have to focus on consistency, because the more you grow, the faster you will grow. I love this sentence. The more you grow, the faster you will grow. It's like planting a seed. You're aiming for the long term. It's much harder to go from 0 to 1,000 followers than from 1,000 to 5,000. The more you grow, the faster you will grow. So start committing to your goals. That's it. I'll see you in the next video.